Good morning, good morning, good morning. As you can see, I'm a little bit dishevelled because I'm very tired. I slept like shit last night, as I thought I would, because I always do before these kind of things, but it's shoot day, as you can see by there. Very orange, very orange. So, it is about 8:30. I need to leave in about 5 minutes to go and pick up Liv, because I'm going to drive us to Leon's hotel where we're getting our hair and makeup done, and then we're going to the shoot. So, just a quick update on this morning and what's happened so far. So, woke up, weighed in, lowest weight yet, 126.9. Weirdly, I don't feel as lean and tight as I did yesterday, even though I'm lighter. I don't know if it's just the tan, I don't know if I'm in my own head because it's shoot day, I don't know, but I'm just trying not to overthink it too much because it's not going to help anything, right? We can't change anything now. We just got to enjoy the day as best as we can. So I need to... And then I had breakfast, checked in with them. I had quite a big meal, actually, very tired. Quite a big breakfast. So I had cream of rice, dark chocolate, protein, blueberries, and a little coffee and a little bit of water, as you saw. Which, when I've not had carbs for 2 days, hit the spot. And I felt very full afterwards, but that's the point. We're filling out now, so then we can be tighter later and bring in the tight look. So yeah, I packed everything. So as you can see, I've got... You can't see at all because this camera... There we go. Yep, so I've got a case with all my outfits and things in there. That can go. They're the hoodies for the girls and myself that I have made. Some new possible merch ideas, so I'm giving them to the girls as gifts first. Got my bag over here, which has got my food for the day, phone chargers, all that good stuff. And yeah, I think we are ready. I'm very excited. The girls both look sensational. I've spoken to them both this morning. So yeah, let's friggin' do it. Let's do it. We're setting off a little bit early because we didn't realise that when we booked this date, it is the Manchester Marathon. And our shoot is just outside central Manchester. So we might be absolutely fine, but we just don't want to risk being late. So I'd rather be early. I'd rather always be early. So Hayley's doing makeup and hair. She's getting to Leanne's hotel at 9:30, but Leanne's already there, so it doesn't matter if we're a bit later than that, but I don't want her to be finished and not someone lined up. So yeah, we're gonna head there now. Well, yeah, now, and I will take you through the day. Let's go.
Because trust me, when you get over 30 and try using dating apps, it's dire. I just hate men too much.
I forgot to vlog today, so I'll talk you through the day, and it's like, that's boring, innit?
Behind the scenes of a makeup artist, yes. I arrive at the venue, I leave the venue.
Okay, so we're now at the hotel. There is Leon, a wild Leon, looking very pretty. There's Liv and Hayley. And what time is it now? About 11:30?
20 past 11.
20 past 11, and we're just kind of sitting around getting glammed, snacking on rice cakes, living our best life. How's everyone feeling?
Good.
Hungry,
tired.
good, tired, all the emotions. We started off really early thinking there'd be traffic, and there was nothing. So we're very early, but better early than late. No stressing. But yeah, I think these next few hours are going to be very slow, and then it's just all going to be a whirlwind from there.
Oh yeah, I have heard that as well.
And whatnot, but there were air rifles, but he shot 2 people and then shot himself in the head.
Oh, I didn't know he shot himself.
Yeah, but he's not dead.
No.
Yeah, I heard that. Then I heard something about a garage and somebody being found dead. I'm sure that were that way as well.
Probably. So I failed terribly at vlogging the shoot day, and do you know why? Well, do you know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say it's because I just had a great day and I just wanted to be present, and honestly it was the most incredible day. And what I'm gonna do is Robbie actually basically did like a whole load of behind the scenes b-roll of the day, so I'm gonna insert that at the end if you would like to just kind of see what goes on behind the scenes at a shoot. Yeah, I'll pop that in. But just to kind of give you guys a bit of an update as to what's happened since. So it's now, it's a little bit later in the week. It's Thursday the 1st of May. So we did the shoot on the Sunday. And so we finished up, wrapped up about sort of 5:30. And we were all really in this really weird headspace of like, let's go out for food, but we don't want to know where we want to go for food. So we went to a local pub because we couldn't be arsed driving very far. And I wasn't really that hungry. It was really weird. So I had some picky bits. I had, like, me and Leanne shared these like starters of like pork belly and like chicken strips, and like I didn't want much. I had like this nice side salad, like rock and roll post shoot meal, right? Then we drove home. By the time I got home, it was like 7, 8ish. I was honestly fucking knackered, but then I was like, oh, I'm a little bit hungry now. So I had a protein bar, the Perform Dubai chocolate one, which I put in everyone's little goodie bags in the shoot. It was alright. Like 6 out of 10, but it was decent. And then I was like, no, I want some more. So then I had a few of my jelly babies, which I'd had to like pump up with some fruit, and that was me done. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I did a gym session as normal on Tuesday, but I just kind of went in and did what I wanted. So I did a shoulders, chest, triceps, because it's one of my favourite things to train. Just had a bit of fun with it, did a bit of cardio. I think I did 20 minutes on the stairs, not 40, which was fun. And Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I've not tracked my food. I've just kind of eaten very much in moderation, like what I was sort of eating before. So like 3 meals a day, putting back on carbs with all my meals. You know, I don't think I've eaten loads. I think one day I did loosely put it in MyFitnessPal, and it was about 1,500-1,600 calories because my appetite hasn't been huge. And I'm in two minds whether I do track to reverse diet properly or not. I think I'm just going to let things kind of... I don't really want to track, if I'm honest. I feel like I know what to eat to... Anyway, it's something I'm going to decide later. I'm undecided yet whether I want to track or not. But I'm just going to keep tabs on my weight, tabs on everything, and yeah, have a little bit more flexibility sort of throughout the week, and kind of just go with what meals I fancy. So like I really want to make like an udon noodle stir fry this week, and just things like that. I've got no big things that I want to have any like, mad cheat meals. Honestly, like food focus is really low. It's actually been really hard to eat because I'm like, I just don't even know what I want. Like it's lunchtime now and I'm not interested. But a couple of days in, I did realise I need to decide what my next goal is. I need a focus. I'm feeling so good and energised from having this focus and goal. So I need something else. And, I didn't want to do anything where it would be like that level of, restriction again, to the point where I'm like not being able to eat with my family, which it did towards the end of it, inevitably. I had a barbecue with my family last night, and it was nice just to be able to have... I literally had some like chicken and veg from the barbecue, but it was nice to not think, oh, there's some olive oil on that, it's not going to make my calories, gonna have to weigh out, It was really nice to do that. But I need a goal, and I don't want it to be food focused, as in like the respect of restriction. I don't really want it to be aesthetic focused, if I'm honest, because I want to just, kind of maintain where I'm at. So me and Leanne have decided that we're going to challenge ourselves a little bit and aim to train for a 10k towards the back end of summer, early autumn, which is not a stupidly challenging goal, like in the respect of I could probably run a 5k right now if I really wanted to, but I've never ran past like 5k, and it's enough to give me a new focus with my training, with myself, with my food, in a good way, but nothing that is going to be too time consuming as well, because this is the thing, like I'm very busy at the moment with business, and my clients will always come before anything else, like marathon training or whatever. You'd have to be training for hours a day. I do not have the time, and I don't want to sacrifice my quality of service for anything like that. And I don't want to do anything where, like, towards the back end of the shoot prep, I was really tired and finding getting through days really hard. I don't want to do that again. So that's what we're doing next. That's the next exciting goal. And today I did my first run for a long time, and it felt really good. I could have kept going, but I thought, no, I've done this before where I've just pushed too fast, too hard, and ended up like injured. So I ran 3.5k in... I think it's actually quite good, to be honest. I don't really know that much about running, so you might tell me otherwise. Just over 21 minutes, so I'm quite happy with that. And the goal will be now with my training, what I've mapped out in terms of a program for myself, because I am self-coaching again. Probably will self-coach for a while, who knows, but yeah, I probably will be self-coaching. So what I've decided in terms of my training program, just looking at it now, is I am going to do Monday is a rest day. Tuesday is one of my strength focus sessions because I still want to resistance train and get like one. Wednesday is an easy run. Or Thursday. It'll just depend on like work schedule. So like, you know, quite like 20-minute, half an hour steady run. I might change this around, to be fair. I put Friday as a long run and Saturday strength, but I might change those around. So like my long run will be like going for that distance. The other run will be, the other one will be a strength session. And with those strength sessions, what I've done is basically done them as full bodies. So like I'm not annihilating my legs in one session, then they'll be fatigued, and all very much focused on big compound movements, apart from like a few like, you know, like lateral raises and like bicep curls, because I do want my arms to stay like, you know, I want people to look at me and go, she goes to the gym. And then Sunday will be a hybrid of an upper focus resistance session, which is a bit more like bodybuilder-esque, like pumpy style fun stuff. Abs and just a short run or maybe some intervals on the treadmill just to keep it going. So basically I'm running 3 times a week and weight training 3 times a week, and that's the plan for now, and I'll see how that goes from like a recovery perspective. We'll see, but I'm really excited to get going with it again. I feel like I've got a focus, I've got a drive. Good to eat some more food. And yeah, I'll probably take you along this journey with me. The road to 10k begins. So I'm going to leave this vlog here. Not there's much of it, but I'm going to leave the bits from the shoots in the next part. And yeah, obviously like, subscribe, follow me if you follow me. Subscribe. You can tell I do Instagram and not YouTube. Just if you are interested in following this journey, make sure that you are subscribed, like, comment, help the algorithm out, and yeah, have a lovely rest of your day.
gazing up at the sky. When the stars began to fade, dimming lanterns in our eyes, thought there was nothing to find. I stopped searching for a reason, just let the world embrace us. In the silence we are one. Can't escape from this feeling inside you. Release from heartache, you'll be fine. When the cracks start to let you run light through, I'll be there to help you shine. Promise you this, as long as you're looking, you'll see the signs. Just for a moment, a flash of light, you'll never forget. I heard you crying aloud, and a part of me cried with you. I finally see why all the meteors fall out of you. Can't escape from this pressure inside you, but tonight the stars align. When the cracks start to